one question, there's a lot of negative out there. What is the actual benefit to Wonder Valley residents that have been here for 20, 30, 40 years? Can you list those benefits and how it's going to improve our quality of life?
I mean, our hopes is that the tax generated by the hotel will provide.
Let him speak. We're incorporated. We could basically squat from the county.
We've actually discussed, I don't know if this is something that go forward, I'd have to talk to the community as well, but buying our own fire truck, having our own private volunteer fire community. These are things that we don't have to rely on the county for. I don't know why that seems, I mean, we have there's certification on use of a truck, but I don't know. The idea is that we're getting people out of the Airbnbs that are creating noise in the middle of the night. They're not driving through the side roads, creating dust and pollution, trashing things, dumping, and stuff that we can control.
Concentrate your garbage.
Okay.
We're providing a recycling program. I don't know if that's of interest to anyone, a composting program. These are things that we're going to be doing on site already. And I know it doesn't exist as a community, a large facility to do that, but we will be able to do that and provide that.
So in short, all the benefits that this is going to generate are for 29, for Joshua Tree, for Yucca Valley.
What do you mean?
For all the financial benefits they get, the fact that they're not responsible for us out here. They haven't done anything for us in the past, and we've done very well without them. Yep. So what, you know, again, there's gotta be some benefit to this area.
Tax base.
And what is it? So if you can come up with that answer, I mean,
Sure.
you can publish it with the report, because no one out here that I know, and I've racked my brain trying to figure out, it's a great proposal, it'd be a great proposal in an area that could support it. An area that didn't deal with the influx of traffic that we're dealing with now, up and down the roads. We're gonna get a crap load of people out there. At least it should, if not, you're wasting your time building it. So it's going to generate a lot more stress on our neighborhood than it is anywhere else. And we're going to get zero.
I'm sorry, I don't want to jump ahead, I apologize. But what you're saying, you're pushing a very false narrative. The narrative is that this project is going to stop illegal Airbnbs. Most of the Airbnbs that are starting now apply for their $400 permit. They are legal, they are signed off by the county, they're good to go. So they're not illegal Airbnbs. The next thing is that,
She got one more thing to say.
Just one more. This is a marquee project. You are going to advertise this in Travel and Leisure, it's going to be an Architectural Digest, it's going to be all over the country. It is going to shine a spotlight on Wonder Valley. I have lived all across the country. I have seen gentrification happen in all its forms. When investors who are interested in Airbnbs or whatever see a project like this in an area like Wonder Valley, they are going to descend like vultures on a dead horse. That is what it is. This happens repeatedly.
That's great, thanks. Jim, come on.
Let's make a comment or two. My professional life over the last 30 years has dealt with the elephant in the room, and we haven't talked about it. And that's that the water is 1,200 parts per million TDS, about 70, 80, 90%. So it's going to take a massive RO system to process that water. And I hear about a 160,000 gallon tank. That's almost an acre-foot of water because the wastewater stream.
Wastewater.
It is going to take to operate that. This really is a pretty massive deal. And I would assume that you take into account that's an incredibly expensive proposition. Those membranes have to be serviced regularly. The pool has to have them. The bathrooms have to have them. In my world, the toilets have to have potable water. That's a requirement. And then we're going to look at the wastewater stream. And I don't care what anybody says in the room. The DWR is going to tell everybody what to do, and they are nasty about wastewater streams with our water because that's pretty rough stuff. So I just cautionary note of throwing out that there is an elephant in the room. Everything here is meaningless until you get through the reverse osmosis process And if you're gonna pump out 160,000 gallons of RO water, I would say you're gonna be spending $1 million just to build that system. And the maintenance and the testing, whether it goes to Babcock or whoever, is gonna be incredibly expensive. To me, that's the whole discussion. This is the largest project like I've heard of in San Bernardino County like this. I'm familiar with, there are projects similar in size, but they're funded by Uncle Sam, who's got a lot of money, and it is just a nightmare. So I just throw that out, recognize that if you even begin to use the well water for anything, San Bernardino County Fire pulled out of here. You know why they pulled out of here? Because our water is, quote, contaminated.
Yep.
There's your lawsuit. It's on the record. They sat right here in this room and said, water's contaminated. One of our firefighters got cooties or something. So,
Yeah, right, 20 years.
You're helping them. You might be helping.
Just in terms of the water table varies. It's 260 feet. Depends on where you're at. It could be 40 feet of water in the valley. It could be 350 feet. The issue, of course, is drawdown. It's not the depth of the water table.
Amen.
And that's something that people in the immediate neighborhood are going to be concerned about. They're going to test, look at, study. Commercial wells, I'm not sure kind of what's going on here, because any well that's going to provide potable water, I haven't heard that word here yet. Potable water, commercial, not had anything to do with it. It's the potability of the water after it's refined. That's going to be the big issue. I'm done.
Amen.